Cardinal fans, welcome to Cardinal Arena. I'm Brian Dean for tonight's matchup. Volleyball style between the Volley Cards of Farmington and the Lady Lions of Gravette. Sorry about the delay. We are in the first set where Farmington leads at 22-13. Addie Castle back to serve. Excuse me, that's Remy Adams back to serve. And a nice block at the net by Madison Cox and Brittany Pittman. Pittman keeps that one alive. Nice hustle play by Madison Lovell. And here's a lift going to be called on Brittany Pittman to close the gap to 22-14. Game number 1 in favor of your Lady Cardinals. Julia Madison serving for Lady Lions. There's a free ball over the net by Madison Cox, and net violation called on Gravette's number 19, Sky Butler. Madison Level checks out. Callie Stout checks in. Morgan Bry back to serve, up 23-14. Bry serves up, played on the back row by Gravette. And number 9, Autumn Turner. There's number 8, Lexi Gerner. Puts that one in. Puts that one in the net for Gravette to give Lady Cardinals the game point. Pittman goes up for a block, unsuccessful. I believe that one was off the hands of number 4, Madison McDaniel. Lady Cards up 24-15. Game number 1. Lexi Heaton back serving for the Lady Lions. It's received by Morgan Bry. Kelly Stout with a kill, and it's successful to seal game number 1 for the Lady Cardinals. Do want to welcome everybody to Cardinal Arena. We had some technical difficulties getting online moments ago. Things like that happen. So we'll take a quick timeout. Lady Cardinals take game number 1, 25-15 from Cardinal Arena. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Volleyball on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network. Nothing at all. Saving up for or ready to start thinking about and building your dream home from the ground up? If it is that time for that decision to become a reality for you, wait no longer and reach out to Bauman and Crossnow Construction. Established in 2013, Mike Bauman alongside with Michael and Lane Crossnow. Bauman and Crossnow Construction. Welcome back, Cardinal fans, from Cardinal Arena for tonight's volleyball action between your Lady Cardinals of Farmington and the Gravette Lady Lions. On the court for the Lady Lions is number 12, Nicole Vaught. Number 3, Lexi Heaton. Number 16, Olivia Perry. Number 20, Julia Madison. Libero Peyton Hammers checks in, replacing Madison. Number 8, Lexi Gerner. And I'm missing one. Number 5, Abby Smith. On the court for your Lady Cardinals, back to serve is number 18, Brittany Pittman. In the back rows, Paige Anderson and Remy Adams. On the front row, Callie Stout, Addison Fenton, and Madison Cox. Here's a free ball over from Anderson to the Lady Lions. Adams sets up Stout for a kill off the arms of number 8. Lexi Gerner kept alive by the libero Peyton Hammers. Nice play, nice hustle play by Hammers. And Fires the ball on the court, off the hand of Paige Anderson. So Lady Cards take an early 1-0 lead. Pittman's jump serve coming. Laid on the back row by Hammers. There's a block at the net by Madison Cox, and Addison Fenton off the hands of off their hands and onto the floor, inbounds for a kill. Hammers receives that one, and it's an ace. Redbirds up 3-0, still off the hands of server Brittany Pittman. That ball goes into the net on the Lady Lions side, off the hands of Olivia Perry. Redbirds up 4-0. Pittman started played on the back row deep by number 8, Lexi Gerner. Free ball from the Lady Lions. Adams to Cox. Tried the back corner. And there's the kill off the hands of number 12, Nicole Vott, for Lady Lions. Substitution for the Lady Lions, checking into the ball game, is number 4, Madison McDaniel, replacing number 5, Abby Smith. McDaniel back to serve, down 1-4. Jump serves up, played by Pittman on the back row. Kept alive by Cox, free ball over from Anderson. Played by Hammers. Adams punches that one over. Block attempt at the net by Fenton and Cox, unsuccessful. To close the gap within 2. Stout plays that one to Adams. Adams to Fenton. Push over the net. Blocked. Kept alive by Fenton and Pittman. Great hustle play by Pittman. Kept alive by Stoughton over the net. There's a block at the net by Fenton. Kept alive by Gravette. Off the hands of Pittman and out of bounds. 4-3, Redbirds lead. Number 12, Nicole Vaught, tries to block that one back over the net. Unsuccessful. Madison Cox checks out. Addie Castle checks in. Redbirds up 5-3. Castle serves deep, played on the back row by Madison McDaniel. Great dig there by Anderson. Stout blocked at the net, kept alive and out of bounds. Number 20, Julia Madison checks back in for the Lady Lions as number 1, Peyton Hammers goes back to serve. Libero down 4-5. Her serves up, played on the back row by Pittman. To Adams, to Fenton. Off the hands of the libero and onto the bird's beak. Madison Lovell checks back in. Morgan Bride checks in. Callie Stout and Paige Anderson check out. Lovell back to serve. Bride takes her outside hitter position. Lovell serves up, played on the back row by Hammers. Lovell to Adams, to Bride. Fenton with a kill attempt off the hands of Hammers, kept alive by number 3, Lexi Heaton, and 4-touch violation by Lady Lions. Redbirds up 7-4. Game number 2 successful in game number 1, 25-15. Level serve. Medium length played by Hammers. Out of bounds. back to serve again, up 8-4. Her serves up. Tip ball, nice save by Remy Adams, pushed over by Pittman. Pittman to Adams to Bry. Touch over the net. Tip drill works successfully for the Lady Lions. Checking into the ball game for Gravette's number 15, Sophie Bass. Replacing number 12, Nicole Vaught. Bass back serving. Down 5-8. Serves played by Lovell to Adams to Bry. Julia Madison puts that one in the net for Gravette. Side out, Redbirds. Fenton checks out, Anderson checks in. Redbirds up 9-5. Anderson serves up, played on the back row by Heaton. Heaton gets it back, blocked at the net by Pittman. And onto the floor on Gravette's side. Anderson serves up over the net, played on the back row. Heaton goes for a kill, blocked at the net and onto the floor on Gravette's side again by Pittman. Back-to-back blocks for Brittany Pittman and the Redbirds. Take 11-5 lead. Anderson serves up. Is just a bit long and out of bounds. Side out, Gravette. Abby Smith checks back in. Replacing number 4, Madison McDaniel. Jump serve by number 8, Lexi Gerner, goes just a bit long and out of bounds. Side out, Redbirds. Madison Cox checks in, Addie Castle checks out. Adams serve. Played on the back row by Gravette. Free ball over the net, played by Pittman. To Adams, to Pittman. Killed at the three-point line and inbounds. Adams back to serve again, up 13-6, game number 2. Adams serves up. It's a bit short, played by Hammers. Abby Smith puts that one over the net for the Lady Lions. Smith again blocked at the net. Unsuccessful that time was Brittany Pittman on the block. Side out Lions checking in is number 16, Olivia Perry, replacing Peyton Hammers on the back row. Pittman to Adams, over the net, and a net violation called on the Redbirds. Madison serve goes into the net, side out Redbirds. Morgan Bry goes back to serve, Callie Stout checks in, Madison Lovell checks out. 14-8, game number 2, Redbirds leading. Bry serves up. Played on the back row by Gravette. Sophie Bass with a kill attempt, dug out, played by Anderson. Number 16, Olivia Perry, tips that one over the net where Callie Stout normally is, and onto the floor. Callie expected a fastball and got a change up to the outside corner. Free ball from the Lady Cardinals, played by Gravette.
Stout kills that one off the hands of number 16, Olivia Perry, and onto the floor. Side out Redbirds up 15-9. Brittany Pittman back to serve. Pittman's jump serve's up, and it's long. Anderson checks out. Anderson checks in. Bry checks out. Into the ball game for the Lady Lions is number 4, Madison McDaniel, replacing number 5, Abby Smith. McDaniel serve, played by Cox. To Pittman. Free ball coming from Anderson. Played by Hammers. Nice job there by Brittany Pittman to keep that one alive and over the net. Touch at the net by Finn. Adams sets up Stout. That block, unsuccessful block off the hands of Fenton and out of bounds. Side out, Lady Lions, Lexi Garner with a kill. My apologies, that was not a side out, Lady Lions. Number 16, Olivia Perry, sends a Lady Cardinal pass back down on the backside of the bird. Pittman to Adams, to Stout, and on the floor, inbounds for a kill. 16-12, Lady Cardinals lead it. Madison Cox checks out, Addie Castle checks in. Redbirds successful in game number 1, 25-15. Up 16-12 here as Castle serves, and that one is long. Three consecutive service errors, unforced errors by the Lady Cardinals. Let's close that gap. Their lead within 3. Stout does a nice job keeping that ball alive. Fenton goes for a kill, misses. Fenton goes for a block, misses the kill attempt off Gravette, and that ball goes out of bounds. Lovell checks in. Stout and Anderson check out. Bry checks back in. Lovell back serving, up 17-13. Adams to Bry. Off the hands of 2 Lions and out of bounds. To extend the Farmington lead to 18-13. Lovell serves up, played on the back row by the Lady Lions. Kill attempt is long and out of bounds off the hands of number 8, Lexi Garner. Redbirds. Lovell serves up. Played on the back row by number 12, Nicole Vott. And that kill attempt off the hands of Madison McDaniel goes long and out of bounds. 20-13 now. Lovell serves a fastball over the net. Bry tries to send that reception pass back over the net for a kill and unsuccessful. Number 7, Allie Burnett checks in for Lady Lions. Down 14-20, her serves up, played by Castle. To Adams, to Bry. Glances off the net, kept alive by number 8, Lexi Garner for the Lady Lions, and that kill attempt is long and out of bounds. Side out Redbirds. Fenton checks out. Paige Anderson checks in. Up 21-14, looking to push forward and take game number 2, and Lady Lions want a timeout. 21-14, Redbirds lead it after taking game number 1, 25-15. We'll take a quick timeout. From Farmington Cardinal Arena, you're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Volleyball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
The academies give students an opportunity to be together with other students that have similar career interests so that we're not we're not all part of just a big student population. We are all headed in the same direction.
We're really excited to implement them to provide some career training for kids as they get out into the real world, so they have the expectations and they know what's going to go on, so that if they're going into the workforce or if they're going to college, they're already prepared for those things.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Game number 2 from Cardinal Arena, 21-14 in favor of the Redbirds, up 1 game to none. Anderson serves up. Played on the back row by Gravette. Push over the net, kept alive by Pittman to Anderson. And over the net by Adams. Castle to Adams over the net. And on top of the bird's forehead for a successful point for the Redbirds. 22-14. Anderson serves up. And just a bit long. Tried the back left-hand corner of the court. Side out, Lady Lions. Lions serves up, played by Lovell, kept alive by Adams. Pittman with a keel tap. Unsuccessful. Rise blocked at the net. Pittman sends it right back over it on the tape for a point and a side out. 23-15. Castle checks out. Madison Cox checks in. Adams goes back to serve. Looking to push 2 and seal up game number 2. Adams serves up. It's just a bit long. Another service error tonight on the Lady Cardinals. Closes the gap, 23-16. Olivia Perry checks in. Peyton Hammers checks out. Julia Madison back to serve for the Lady Lions. Her serves up. Played by Pittman. To Adams. To Bry. It's a kill attempt and go long and out of bounds for the Lady Cardinals. Game point, Redbirds. Lovell checks out. Stout checks in. Bry goes back to serve. The sophomore looking to push 1. Seal up game number 2. Her serves up. Played on the back row by Gravette. That kill attempt by Olivia Perry is successful for her side out. Nicole Vaught checks back in, replacing Allie Burnett. Lexi Heaton serves that one to the Lady Cardinals. Stout sends it over the net. And another back-to-back kills now for Olivia Perry and the Lady Lions. Close the gap, 24-18. Heaton back to serve again. Her serves up, played by Stout. To Adams, to Pittman. Off the hands of some Gravette Lady Lions. And a lift is called to seal up game number 2, 25-18 in favor of the Redbirds. Redbirds go up 2 games to none. Both teams look to be settled on their same sides for game number 3. Redbirds looking for a sweep. We'll take a quick time out. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Volleyball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments, and procedures in a relaxed and compassionate setting. Let Ozark Dermatology be your path to healthy skin. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Here at Farmington, we take our athletic program seriously. We strive for greatness in every sport, whether it's baseball, softball, football, basketball, volleyball, golf, track, cross country, cheer, dance, or tennis, we settle for nothing short of excellence. With top-of-the-line facilities and new ones to come, Farmington is a place for all athletes.
And we're back, Cardinal fans. Cardinals Arena on the campus of Farmington High School. I'm Brian Dean, bringing you tonight's volleyball action between the Volley Cards of Farmington and the Gravette Lady Lions. Redbirds up 2-0, 25-15, game number 1, 25-18, game number 2. On the court for your Redbirds, Morgan Bry, Remy Adams, Callie Stout, Addison Fenton, Paige Anderson's set to check back in. To check in the libero position. Brittany Pittman and Madison Cox. Coming into the ball game tonight, Redbirds overall record 16-3-1, 9-0 in conference play. Lady Lions coming into tonight's ball game at 3-8 overall, 3-6 in the conference. So the Redbirds looking to keep their conference record intact, push it to 10-0 on the season with 2 games left to play after tonight. Returning to the court for the Lady Lions is number 16, Olivia Perry, number 8, Lexi Gerner, number 20, Julia Madison, number 10, Aubrey Gebhardt. Peyton Hammers, the libero in the white jersey, checks in for the Lady Lions. Number 3, Lexi Heaton. Number 5, Abby Smith. Heaton serves up, played on the back row by Bright. Punch over the net by Adams. Kill attempt saved by Anderson. Stout goes cross court and out of bounds. Heaton serves again, played by Pittman. Up over the net. Kept that return volley. Kept alive. Off the hands of Olivia Perry. Kept alive by Pittman. And a tap kill for the Lady Cardinals to even the score at 1 apiece. Anderson checks out. Fenton checks in. Pittman back to serve. Pittman serves up over the net. That kill attempt is successful for Lexi Gerner and the Lady Lions. Side out Lions. Bride checks out. Anderson checks in. Checking into the ball game is Madison McDaniel for the Lady Lions, replacing Abby Smith. Lexi Gerner served that one up over the net, played by Anderson. Fenton and Stout double team a block at the net and inbounds. Madison Cox checks out. Addie Castle checks in. Abby Smith checks in, replacing number 4, Madison McDaniel for the Lady Lions. Addie serves up over the net. Kill attempt by number 16, Olivia Perry for the Lady Lions. Was kept alive, and a net line violation called on number 3, Lexi Heaton. Redbirds lead it 3-2. Castle serves up. Over the net, played by Hammers. Number 10, Aubrey Gebhardt with that kill attempt as Hammer goes back to serve. Checking into the ball game is number 20, Julia Madison. Checking out is number 10, Aubrey Gebhardt. Hammer serves up. Played by Stout to Adams, to Stout again, tap over the net. Kept alive by Peyton Hammers and out of bounds for the Lady Lions. Favor of the Redbirds. Stout checks out, Lovell checks in. Lovell back to serve, up 4-3 in game number 3. Redbirds looking to sweep. Her serves up, played on the back row by Lexi Gerner. Lexi sends that one over off the hands of Castle and out of bounds. Substitutions coming for the Lady Lions. Number 9, Autumn Turner checks in. Number 19, Sky Butler checks in. Replacing number 3, Heaton, and number 16, Olivia Perry. Adams to Fenton, and out of bounds. Butler doing the serving for the Lady Lions, up 5-4 now. Adams to Fenton. Backside tap kill, successful for Fenton to even the score at 5 apiece. Fenton checks out, Anderson checks in. Anderson serves up, played on the back row by Autumn Turner. And a satellite violation by the Lady Lions. Gives the point to the Lady Redbirds. 6-5 now, Cards. Anderson serves up, played on the back row by Gravette. That ball squeezes in on the tape, inbounds for the Lady Lions. Madison McDaniel set to check back in for the Lady Lions. Going back to serve, she replaces number 5, Abby Smith. McDaniel serves up, played by Lovell. And a kill by Pittman. Great set, great kill by the Lady Cardinals. That was off the hands of setter Remy Adams. Castle checks out. Cox checks back in. Up 7-6. Adams serves up. Played by Hammers. Block at the net by Pittman and Bry. And on to the Cardinals high. Redbirds extend their lead to 2. Up 8-6. Looking to complete the sweep of the Lady Lions. Successful in game number 1, 25-15. Game number 2, 25-18. That kill attempt glances off the hands of a Lady Cardinal and out of bounds to give Gravette a side out. Hammers checks out. Madison goes back to serve. Bry over the net. Received by Sky Butler. Pittman's free ball goes over the net. Free ball back and out of bounds from the Lady Lions. Hammers checked back in, replacing Madison. Stout checks in, Lovell checks out. Bry back to serve. Up 9-7 now. Bry serves up, played by Hammers on the back row. Great job there by Bry and Stout to keep that ball alive and get it over the net. Anderson to Adams to Stout. Dug out by Hammers. Tip drill kept alive and over the net by Bry. That kill attempt off the hands of number 8, Lexi Gerner, goes into the net to extend the Redbird lead to 10-7. Bry's service played by Hammers on the back row for Gravette. Push over the net by the Lady Lions, played by Stout. Tap over the net by Pittman. Pittman to Adams to Stout. And on the top of the bird's beak. (11-7) Redbirds. Bry's serve is up, played on the back row by Madison McDaniel. Some substitutions for the Lady Lions. Number 3, Lexi Heaton going back to serve, and into the ballgame also is number 16, Olivia Perry. Heaton back to serve, down 8-11. The serve's played by Anderson on the back row for the Cardinals. Pittman sends that one to her right side and onto the floor inbounds. Side out Redbirds. 12-8 now as Anderson checks out. Pittman checks in. Goes back to serve. Her jump serves up. Played on the back row by Gravette. Push over the net there by number 8, Lexi Gerner. Stout goes cross court, kill, unsuccessful, and out of bounds. Number 5, Abby Smith checks in for the Lady Lions, replacing Madison McDaniel. Jump serve up is played by Pittman on the back row for the Cardinals. Stout with a kill off the hands of 2 Lion blockers and onto the floor. 13-9 now. Castle checks in. Cox checks out. Folks, if you can't get enough sports action in your life, you could always check out the Ox and Oz podcast. Jeff Oxford, Coach Osnes, Coach Randy Osnes, and myself are put back-to-back weeks of episodes together. We are going to be dropping it weekly, covering all 22 Northwest Arkansas high schools in any and every sport. We also like to ask for your suggestions or comments or ideas to cover. You can email them at oxandoz@gmail.com. That's OXANDOZ@gmail.com. It's the Ox and Oz podcast. You can find it on Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Red Circle, Radio Public. It's a great time. Redbirds extend the lead to 5, up 15-10 now. Lovell back to serve. Her serves up, played on the back row by the Lady Lions. That kill attempt kept alive by Castle. Bryce set up from Adams. Fenton did a nice job to try and block that one coming from her middle blocker position all the way over to the right side of the court. Unsuccessful on the block attempt. Checking into the ball game for the Lady Lions is number 19, Sky Butler, as well as number 9, Autumn Turner. 4-hit violation called on Lady Cardinals to close the gap within 3. 15-12, Redbirds lead. There's an ace off the hands of number 19, Sky Butler. Closes the gap within 2. That time, Butler's serve goes into the net for a side out for the Redbirds. Fenton checks out. Anderson checks in. Drops back to serve, up 16-13. Anderson serves up, played on the back row by the Lady Lions. Kill attempt off the hands of number 5, Abby Smith, is blocked at the net by Pittman and Bry. 17-13 now. Anderson serves up, played on the back row by the Lady Lions. Anderson to Bry, off the hands of the Lady Lion, kept alive. Anderson steps at Bry, push over. Kept alive by number 5, Abby Smith. Anderson does her best to keep that one alive and inbounds. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds. Side out, Lady Lions. McDaniel checks in, goes back to serve, replacing Abby Smith. Her serves up, played by Lovell. Pittman pushes it over the net. Block at the net by Pittman. Gets sent back over the net from the Lady Lions, and Pittman tries her best to kill it out of bounds, or kill it on the back side of the court. Adams to Bry over the net, played by the Lady Lions. Free ball. Nice job there by Anderson, Pittman, and Castle. And finally, breaking the action as 4 hits is called by the Lady Lions to extend the Redbird lead 18-14. Cox checks in, Castle checks out, Adams back to serve, up 18-14. Adams serves up, played by Hammers on the back row for Gravette. And that kill attempt is right on the tape and inbounds for the Lady Lions. Side out Gravette. Checking into the ball game is Aubrey Gebhardt, replacing number 1, Peyton Hammers. Back serving is number 20, Julia Madison. Played by Lovell on the back row. Adams sets up Bry. Pittman tries to kill that one on the left side of the court and out of bounds. Madison still back. Julia Madison still back, serving for the Lady Lions, down 16-18. Hoping to push the game forward. Adams keeps that one alive. Pittman sends the free ball over for the Lady Cardinals. And that kill attempt off the hands of number 8, Lexi Gerner, goes out of bounds. Lady Lions wants to take a timeout, and we'll take it with him. Redbirds up 19-16, game number 3. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Volleyball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
At Farmington, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies at the highest quality possible.
Serving Northwest Arkansas since 1996, Trinity Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine specializes in physical therapy, certified hand therapy, and aquatic therapy. You have a choice when it comes to where your physical therapy services take place, and we hope you make it at Trinity Rehab and Sports.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans, to Cardinal Arena. Redbirds up in game number 3, 19-16, looking to complete the sweep. After taking game number 1, 25-15, game number 2, 25-18, here we sit at game number 3, 19-16, Bry back to serve. Played on the back row by Gravette by Hammers. Free ball coming. Goes out of bounds. Off the hands of number 4, Madison McDaniels. Redbirds up 20-16, looking to push 5 and to extend their lead in the conference play, or extend their conference record to 10-0. There's a successful kill off the hands of number 10, Aubrey Gebhardt. Substitutions coming for the Lady Lions in the form of number 3, Lexi Heaton, and number 16, Olivia Perry, replacing number 9, Autumn Turner, number 19, Sky Butler. Heaton serves, played by Pittman. To Adams, to Pittman, and out of bounds. Closes the gap to 20-18 in favor of Farmington. Heaton serves up, played by Anderson. To Adams, to Stout, cross court, kill, kept alive by number 12, Nicole Vott. Free ball over from Lady Lions. Anderson to Adams to Stout, blocked at the net by number 10, Aubrey Gebhardt. That kill attempt off the hands of number 16, Olivia Perry, goes out of bounds. Pittman goes back to serve, looking to push 4. Jump serves up, and it's an ace. Anderson checks in, Bride checks out. Pittman and the Redbirds looking to push 3. Seal the sweep. Pittman serves up. Played on the back row by Gravette. Kill attempt kept alive by Adams. Stout does a nice job to keep that one alive and avoid the net violation. And a block at the net by Fenton, off the hands of 2 Gravette Lady Lions and onto the floor. Pittman serves up. Played by Hammers on the back row for Lions. Free ball coming from Anderson and the Cardinals. Tip kept alive there by Stout. A little too close to the net for Madison Cox to be able to save it. Side out Lions. Hammers goes back to serve. Into the ball game is number 20, Julia Madison. Out of the ball game is number 9, Autumn Turner. Hammers serves up, played by Cox on the front row. To Adams, to Stout. Rotation error called on the Lady Lions of Gravette. Point is awarded to the Lady Cardinals. Game point, Redbirds. Castle back to serve. Castle serves up, played on the back row by Hammers. Over the net, and Stout kills it on the ground to seal the sweep. 25-19, final score in game number 3. Redbirds take game number 1, 25-15. Game number 2, 25-18. Game number 3, 25-19 to push their overall record to 23-1 and push their conference record to 10-0. Great game by the Lady Redbirds tonight. Successful defending their home court. And to keep their conference unbeaten streak alive at 10. Once again, folks, if you can't get enough sports in your life, you can check out the Ox and Oz podcast on Stitcher, Radio Public, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Red Circle, Spotify. It's all over the place. If you have any suggestions or questions, comments that you would like to bring to Jeff Oxford and Coach Randy Oz's attention, you can email them at the oxandoz at gmail.com. That's OXANDOZ at gmail.com. Redbirds complete the sweep 25-15, 25-18, 25-19 over the Gravette Lady Lions. And that's going to do us for tonight. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night from Greenbrier, where your 5-0 Cardinal football team will be taking on the Greenbrier Panthers from Greenbrier, Arkansas. You've been listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Volleyball. I'm Brian Dean, signing off from Farmington Cardinal Arena for the Farm Cards Live Sports Network.